Here we go. Sunday live stream, baby. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I got my little coffee here, as always. Drinking that H2O, baby. Healthy living around here. Give everybody a second. Join in. The YouTube fam. Let's see what we got going on today in the fight game. Good fights last night, man. Cody Garbrandt. Oof. Tough night for him. Let me know where you guys are joining from. I'm going to go over a little bit of some diet tips today. Anybody out there trying to lose some weight? Give you guys a couple little tips about that. I'm going to go over some recovery. If you guys are training hard, how to get your recovery up. And talk a little about the fights last night, what's going on in the fight game. So give everybody a second. Boom, boom. Let me know where you guys come from. What city, what state, what set you repping? What set you repping, dog? We got the UK's in the house. What's up, baby? What's up? What we got here? Real estate, man. Yeah. Talk a little bit about real estate today, man. The game, real estate's crazy right now. It's prices are high, deals are hard to find. So many people trying to buy properties right now. It's a unique time right now for real estate. If you own property, man, good job. I've been telling you guys for a while, buy some real estate, buy some property, get some cash flow, get your money up. If you've been doing that over the last couple of years, you're sitting pretty, probably getting a lot of appreciation right now. You know, you bought it for $100,000, it's probably 120, 130 right now, if not more. So, yeah, I'm still looking for deals. I'm just kind of waiting right now, though. It's a lot tougher to find them, but there is always deals out there. What we got here? We got Raleigh, North Carolina in the house. Awesome, man. Awesome. Myles, Michigan. Yo, what's up, Warmere? Got some of the super chat former champions in the house. What's up, my man? Happy Sunday to everybody. Wouldn't have it any other way. Thought I'd jump on, kick it with you guys for a little bit before next week starts. All the training starts back up again. So I'm in San Diego right now, guys. Ocean Beach area, and I've been training lately. Got a fight coming up next month in Bellator, main card on Showtime. So anybody want to check that out, make sure to get that Showtime and check out the fight, baby. Where you guys joining from? Let me know. And also, what are we grateful for this morning? Let's start it off right, man. Let's get that attitude, that gratitude going. Where you're coming from and what are you grateful for? I'll go first today. I'm grateful for man, the food in my stomach, the air in my lungs. Thank God. I got a roof over my head, and family is healthy. So always start that in the morning, guys. I mean, it's one of my things I do. I drive to the gym. I always start, what am I grateful for? I ask myself good questions. Questions are like food for the brain. So if you guys, want to start your day off correctly, ask yourself good questions. How can I make today a great day? What am I grateful for? What am I excited about in my life? Start that off in the morning, man, because it really, really helps. It sets the pace for the day, get you guys rocking and rolling, get you guys on the right mind frame for success in the morning, which is super, super important. Yeah, Giovanni, I got your cards, my man, and I sent them out, signed them for you, and I sent them out for you, Giovanni. So keep an eye out for those in the mail. They should be coming anytime now. What are we grateful for? Grateful we didn't have another explosion. Okay. All right. Scotland William Wallace. That's is that Highlander, man? Is that the movie Highlander? William Wallace, isn't that? I'm pretty sure that's Highlander, which is a awesome movie. Um, dude, at this house we either watching fights, murder mysteries, sci-fi or horrors movies. That's as you can tell, man. I love the sci-fi. I love the horror movies. My girl's always watching the murder mysteries, and of course the fights. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the fights in there. Braveheart, that's what it is. Okay, it was Braveheart, not Highlander. Yeah, man, I haven't seen that in a minute. But Mel Gibson, great actor, great actor. Oh man, so hey, did anybody watch the fights last night? Hopefully you did. Man, 135-pound division, great scrap last night. Cody Garbrandt versus Rob Font. I called this one. I really thought Rob Font was going to come out like he did, get that jab going, get just get that boxing going, man. Cleaner, crisper. Rob Font's also got that ability to roll with punches. So stylistically, I thought it was a tough matchup for Cody Garbrandt going into the fight. Cody's obviously got that one punch power. He's super popular, former champion, a big name for Rob Font to go up against. And man, did Rob Font show up and he showed out. Won a unanimous decision. I thought it was super dominant, performance. He had Cody rocked with those right hands probably like 3 or 4 times, right? And here's the thing. Cody, he did show that his chin was holding up very, very well last night. So that's one good thing that Cody can take out of it. Because obviously in the past, people have talked about his chin, his concussions, everything that he's had in the past. But man, last night he took some shots. He hung in there. But he took a lot of damage last night, man. Rob was just lighting him up with right hands. And I mean, I had my friend texting me like, yo, he should throw in the towel. Stop it. Throw in the towel. So, yeah, bad night for Cody. But then you got Rob, man. I think, dude, what is he? He's beating Sergio Pettis, who's a Bellator champion. He just beat Cody Garbrandt. He beat Marlon Moraes. Dude, my man's on a roll. He should be next in line for a title shot, I think. Unless, obviously, you got the TJ fight coming up. Can you count TJ really in? Maybe if he wins. But, I mean, my man's been on PEDs for how long? You know what I mean? But knowing the UFC, they're probably going to, they go off of, popularity a lot and whoever wins. So they forget about the PEDs, throw TJ back in there, let him, maybe get another title shot. But I think Rob's earned it up until this point so far. I mean, the way he beat Cody Garbrandt last night, man, I mean, come on. I don't think you can really deny him. He did him dirty. I mean, just clean pressure, boxing, volume, going to the body, going to the head. I mean, dude, he was ripping him. He was ripping him. And one thing about Rob Font is he's got that pressure, but I think what really messed Cody up, because Cody stopped throwing punches, guys, throughout the whole fight, and that's not like Cody, is I think that pressure, and when he actually hit Rob would just eat it and just keep coming forward. And that messes with people, man. When you can eat somebody's best shot and just keep walking forward, their confidence goes down a lot. And I felt like, I seen that a lot last night with Cody Garbrandt. Great fight though. I loved it. Anybody else? Would you guys check it out? What'd you guys think? Let me know. Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font. Yeah, man. The Sandman versus Rob Font. I could see that fight next. If Corey beats TJ, then definitely. I mean, that's a fight that they need to make. Obviously, Sterling's the champ once he gets healthy again. I think he's fighting Peter Yan. They haven't announced it yet, but I'd imagine that's going to happen. So, man, lots of great fights in the 35-pound division. And you had, on top of that, you had that Carlo Espinoza. I'm probably butchering that because every time you guys check out one of my videos, I always butcher some type of fighter's names. So I might be butchering that name, but I know she's a cookie monster. But she was vicious last night. She got those takedowns, ground and pound, totally broke that girl. And she's next in line for a title shot, in my opinion. That was dominant. I mean, that girl was crushing people. Carla Esperanza. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. I'll be butchering names all the time, but whatever. It is what it is. Just make sure you guys drop a comment. Let me know when I butcher them. But I do my best. Some of these names are crazy in the UFC. It's like, man, lots of crazy names. So, yeah, awesome fights last night. We'll see what happens with Rob Font and Carla. Will they get the title shots? I don't know. Esperanza. Oh. Hey, I'm going to be talking a little bit today, guys, also about give you guys some tips, because at this channel we talk about mixed martial arts and some finance as well, but I'm going to give you guys some tips about how to lose some weight today. Anybody out there trying to get that summer body going, I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips. So we'll get into that in a second, but we had the Bellator. We had Chris Cyborg fighting this past weekend, which she fought Leslie Smith, stopped her in the 5th round. That was, Cyborg to me is one of the best to do it. You know what I mean? She's the women's UFC champion, Bellator champion, Strikeforce. So won everything across the line. But would I call her the GOAT, the greatest of all time? I couldn't call her that. She's second in line. I think Amanda Nunes is the GOAT. She knocked out Cyborg. She's been on fire. But always a pleasure to see Cyborg get back in there. I think that's a treat for the fans. The way she fights, very aggressive, very tough striking. And, man, awesome to see her last night in her patented, just throwing bombs, aggressive, nasty ground and pound. Oh, man, beautiful to watch. And I really think Bellator did a good job by signing Chris Cyborg, because I don't care, who you are. When you watch a Chris Cyborg fight, man, she does damage. She beats girls up. And Leslie Smith, she's tough. She took it, but Cyborg's just on a different level. So we'll see what's next for her. If anybody's got any questions, make sure hit the super chat. And also just letting you guys know, if you're just joining, I'm going to be fighting next month, June 25th. So I've been getting ready for that, guys. I mean, basically just been training, eat, sleep, train, repeat. I just took a little ice bath earlier today, getting my recovery on. I'm sore as heck right now. My legs to my neck, man, all across the board. I've been training wrestling, grappling, just getting after it. So I've been doing my best to pump up some videos too, but right around this time, guys, in camp, I start, I have to focus on, somebody trying to beat me up and knock me out. So I get away from YouTube a little bit, but I've been focusing on this fight. I'm in really, really good shape, ready to rock and roll. But I'm here on our live stream. So where else would I be on a Sunday talking to a computer screen right now, talking to all my YouTube fam out there, man. Yeah, so I just been doing that. And yeah, besides that, spending a little time with the family, but mostly just training. So let's talk about getting your weight down, right? Because that's what I've been doing these last couple of weeks, 8 weeks out, 10 weeks out. I've been really working on, getting my weight down for my fight. And, obviously in the fight game, you got to make a weight class, a weight limit. I'm at lightweight, which is 155 pounds. And, I think anybody out there is going to want to lose some weight. I know probably almost everybody I know would like to lose some weight, but they don't, which is kind of weird if you guys think about it, right? Like, you want to lose the weight. It's going to be healthier for you. You're going to look better. Your confidence is going to be better. But I don't think a lot of people really understand how to lose weight the correct way, because there really is a correct way. And you'll see a lot of people start they'll jump on a program and they'll go hard for like the first couple of weeks and then just fall off, or they'll stop, eating a lot, and then they'll fall off and start eating even more and gain more weight. So first things first, the only way to lose weight is you have to take in less calories each day, or you have to burn more calories. So first things first, man, is you have to get a diet going. You have to figure out somebody that can get you the correct diet plan. How many meals you're eating a day, what type of food you're eating. That's the very first thing. That'd be like going to the gym trying to get stronger but you don't have like a plan. You're just I'm going to show up. I'm just going to do biceps today, or I'm just going to show up. I'm going to take today off. I'm just going to show up and do some calves today. Like, you really have no program. You really have no direction, right? Just like a ship. If a ship was on water, man, it's like wants to go from point A to point B. You weigh 150 pounds. You want to get down to 140. Well, that's your goal. You want to lose 10 pounds. So you need to get a program. If that ship doesn't have a direction, it's just going to be coasting all over. Never will get it done. So that'd be my first tip for you guys. Find a diet, man. Find a diet. That's you can't outwork your mouth. If you're eating more food, even if you're working out a lot and you're going to the gym and you're hitting it hard, but you're eating more than you're burning the calories, I mean, you're never going to get anywhere. It's like the old mouse on the wheel, just running, never getting anywhere. You have to get on that diet, and I think a lot of people they take a short-term approach. Losing weight, guys, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Like, you don't just lose 10 pounds in a week. Like, that doesn't happen. You're just losing water. You don't want to do that. You want to burn body fat. That's always what you want to do when it comes down to it. So you get on that diet. You have a long-term approach. And the next thing is you have to do cardio, light running at a low pace. So a treadmill, 5 miles an hour for about 45 to 50 minutes, slow and steady. Do not jump on a treadmill and go crazy fast, because that you're just burning carbs. You're not burning body fat. So get on that treadmill, go slow and steady, burn that body fat. That's the best way to lose weight, in my opinion. You see people at the gym going crazy, running at a crazy speed, but it's like, yo, you're not even, your body's burning carbohydrates. It's not burning body fat. So it's different, right? Because when I first started, I thought, hey, I had to go crazy to lose weight. Like, I had to run a lot. No, I run longer distance, but at a slower speed, and that burns the body fat. Your body, it burns different things. So like, when you go crazy fast, your heart rate's up and you're burning it's carbs, carbohydrates. That's your source of energy. But when you slow it down and you actually just go at like a trot, like let's say 4 or 5 miles an hour, your body will burn fat as the energy, not the carbs. So get on a treadmill, get on a bicycle, man. If you're really overweight, go for a walk, just a speed walk, something like that, just to get your heart rate up a little bit, and go at a long distance. That's the best way to lose weight. And lastly, the secret sauce to losing weight, if you really want to speed it up, is fasted cardio. Wake up in the morning before you eat breakfast and go for a bike ride, go for a jog, go for a long walk. That's what I do. If I'm trying to really burn body fat and I'm really trying to get my weight down, and like, let's say I have a fight coming up and I'm overweight and I can't, spend 10 weeks. I need to get it done quicker. Well, I'll do that fasted cardio 2-3 times a week. And what I do is I wake up, before I eat breakfast or eat anything, I go for, a jog, just light, nothing crazy fast. And I'll go for 40-45 minutes. I usually, sometimes I'll go an hour, but that's a lot. It's heavy on the body, so I don't do that a lot. But that will speed up you guys burning body fat. It can be boring. Put your headphones on, man. Rock and roll. Listen to a podcast. Listen to a YouTube video, something like that. But man, it's discipline. You guys got to have some discipline if you're trying to lose some weight. So get out there, hit that treadmill, hit some fasted cardio. Make sure you guys get on a diet, be disciplined with it, and drink lots of water. I mean, drink a gallon of water. Look, your boy right here I already almost got 3/4 of a gallon down. So drink lots of water. Yeah, right. I mean, it's not rocket science. If you're eating Ho-Hos and Twinkies every day, you're not going to lose weight, and on top of that, man, you're putting a lot of poison in your body. So if you guys want to live long, healthy lives, you want to look good, you want to feel good, eat the right food. At least 75-80% of your meals should be good, clean food. So that's how you lose some body fat in some simple terms. And anybody can do it, man. You guys can get out, throw some shoes on right now, and start going for a jog. You know, a lot of people ask me all the time, you know, how do I lose weight? You know, I want to get in shape. How do I? I'm like, okay, well, go for a jog. You know, like it's free. You don't. It ain't gonna cost you anything. You don't even need a gym. Put some shoes on, go out for a jog. If you're really out of shape, if you're really overweight, jump on a bicycle. You know, like stationary bike or a bicycle outside. That'll really help you, man. Until you can get to a point that you can actually jog. And yeah, it's natural, man. It's natural for humans. Like we used to be hunter gatherers back in the day, back before technology and all this modernization. You know, you'd have to get up every day and go jog and run and get your food, you know, catch food, run away from predators. Like it's a natural thing for us as humans to run. So tap into that, man. That's my rant right there for you guys on losing some weight. So don't say I didn't tell you so. So step up, get your running shoes on, and get after it. And no Twinkies, yeah, no Twinkies. And since we're talking about losing some weight, some things you guys can do to recover. Who here like hits the gym regularly every week? How many people? As I hit my coffee, let me know who here hits the gym. Anybody? Okay, Luke hits the gym. Nice. Jacob hits it. G, I believe that's how you say it. G gets it. Nice, man. Red Raider, yeah. Yeah, man, every day. Nice. Liam, dope, man, dope. Warmir does as well. Got a gym at home. Okay, nice. So yeah, if you guys are trying to lose some of that body fat, that stubborn body fat, get that diet, man. Get on those jogs. Get on that fasted cardio. You know, it's simple, but it takes discipline. Because I mean, it's a lot funner to do other things than jump on a treadmill. And to me, man, getting on a treadmill, you hear that voice in your head a lot, so you can kind of like learn more about yourself when you're jogging. All that stuff that you have going on in your head, it brings it to the surface. You can't really hide it. You got to deal with your challenges and your problems. So that's another good thing about jogging, man, is it brings out like a mental toughness as well. And I think Nick and Nate Diaz, there was a YouTube video somebody did a while back that I seen. I don't know how legit it was, but you know, I'll be on YouTube all the time, just like you guys probably as well. But it was talking about in the video because Nick and Nate Diaz, they do a lot of long distance marathon running. And it was talking about how when you do those long distance runnings, it has a chemical in your brain that is released. And long story short, it was talking about how that helps with their fighting, meaning like if they get hit or if they get dropped, their recovery is a lot better. Their chins are a lot better. I don't know how legit it was, but I'll take it, man. If running helps your chin out a little bit more too, and helps you be more durable in a fight, yeah, let's do it, baby. So hit that gym. Adam, what's up, man? Hitting the MMA gym every other day. Okay. Yep. I love it, man. I work out every day. That's my thing. That's my drug, I call it. I wake up. I usually like to get my workouts in the morning because that sets the pace for the whole day, which is awesome. And I notice when I work out, guys, I'm more motivated throughout the day. So if you guys are going through any type of mental or depressions or feel stuck, get out of the house, man. Go hit a workout, go to the gym, go for a jog, get moving, you know, motion. And that really helps me stay towards my goals, hitting my whatever, my financial goals, hitting my career goals, my family goals, whatever it is, you know, working out, man, does that help you? Stress kills that chemical. Yeah, well, you know, when you guys work out, that your body naturally produces endorphins, and it makes you feel better. That's why when you go hit like a good workout every other day, or you know, a little bit every day, you feel better. You know, you're more positive. I mean, you look at people that don't work out. You know, usually they're all like uptight, and you know, they're all in their head a lot, and the people that are active, that are working out, usually they're more relaxed, they're more upbeat, they're more positive, they're more centered. So, man, I'm not a scientist, but I really do think that working out is just all around good for your health. And for me, if I don't work out, I get like I get too fired up over silly stuff. Once I hit the workout, it's like I'm at peace. It centers me. So make sure you guys do that. And since we're talking about working out, if you want to recover, as I hit my little coffee, as you know, I'm staying off those rock stars, trying not to to put that in me. I've been off them for a little while, so I'm gonna hit my coffee. Anybody else out there? Cheers, bam. If you have a coffee, maybe you got a beer, I don't know, some water, kombucha, whatever it is, but bam, cheers, you're right there, baby. So, recovery. This is super, super important. My favorite ways to recover. First things first, if my body is beat into the ground, I've been training really, really hard, and I'm like, oh man, I'm hurting. First things first, I will make sure I slow down my training a little bit. I will, if I have to take a session off, that's fine. If I have to skip a wrestling day to recover, that's fine. Because look, when you're really, really beat down and you're grinded, you can get sick, you can, get hurt, and those are a lot worse than just taking a day off and relaxing. So I'll talk to my coach, hey, I'm feeling really, really hurt right now, my back, my hips, whatever it is. I've been grinding, I've been getting it, so I need a day off. So first things first, guys, to recover is take some rest. It takes confidence to have some rest, but you need it. Secondly, I would say massages and ice baths, man. I've been staying away from the ice baths for a while because they suck. They don't suck, but it hurts, man. You got to get in that cold ass, water and sitting there for 6-10 minutes. But this camp, I've been doing a lot more ice baths, and man, they're very, very good. They're very, very. My sleep's better. My body feels better. So for recovery, man, are they really help. And massages, go down, grab a massage, deep tissue. That'll make you feel better. Get those good endorphins released in you, loosen up those muscles. Man, that's really going to help you. So you got the ice baths, you got the massages, get your rest. And also, one of my favorite things is you also have cryotherapy. That's like an ice bath, but the hyperbaric chamber, that's one of my favorite things. I think hyperbaric chambers and I've used them before, but they reduce a lot of inflammation. So if I'm really sore or beat up and I go in a hyperbaric chamber, boom, I feel my swelling's down. When I fought Michael Johnson, my right hand was so swelled up from training, from sparring and punching and all kinds of stuff, that I would go hit the hyperbaric chamber for 2 hours and I'd get out and my hand would be totally fine. My swelling would go down. So it really, really does help. If you have access to a hyperbaric chamber, I would definitely say that's the best one in my opinion. But if not, ice baths, get those massages, get your rest. Rest is free, right? If you can get that hyperbaric chamber, boom, that would be good as well. So so that's how you lose a little bit of body fat, and that's how you do some recovery. So, man, want to share that with you guys because that's stuff I personally use, right? I'm not out here just saying it. Like I'm using it. Like I hit an ice bath earlier today. I'm getting recovery. I'm resting as well today. So yeah, man, make sure you guys do that. So I was going to ask you guys, do you guys want to talk a little bit about investing for the remainder of the live stream, or do you guys want to do some more MMA? Let me know down in the chat. Yeah, Epsom salt baths too. Yeah, I forgot about those. Those are really, really good as well. Luke wants to do some investing, some MMA. A little bit of MMA. MMA or investing, what do you guys think? Both. Okay. MMA. All right, okay. MMA. MMA cold showers after each workout. Yep, I agree. I think cold showers, they definitely help. If you can't get a cold shower, then well, I would say an ice bath over a cold shower any day. That's for sure. But a cold shower is better than nothing. All right, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go. If anybody's got any specific questions, hit the super chat. But I'm gonna touch a little bit on investing, and then I'm gonna get back into MMA. Okay, we're gonna go over some news in MMA, hit some headlines. I see Felder retired. We're gonna check out what's going on. Give you guys my thoughts on that. But I want to hit some investing as well for the people that want that. So everybody talking about crypto right now, right? Dogecoin, Bitcoin, what is it? Ethereum. So cryptocurrency. What are my thoughts on that? Let's start with that. I think first things first, crypto is a capital gains play, meaning you make your money when you buy low and you're going to sell high. So that right there, that tells me it's a capital gains play. Now, I also think crypto is speculation, guys. There's no fundamentals. Anytime, Elon Musk can get on and tweet something or do something and it drives the price down, that to me says that it's a lot of speculation. It's a fast moving game. So for me, I think there is a lot of money to be made. For me, I do think we're moving towards a digital currency for sure. For me, I like getting cash flow, guys, right? So I'm a cash flow guy and an appreciation guy on the back end, but I don't invest just for appreciation. So that kind of keeps me out of crypto right there. I think that yes, there is a lot of places for it. You can if you invested in Bitcoin, what was it, a couple of years ago, 5 years ago, you'd have made a ton of money. So you can make a lot of money in it, but you can also lose a lot of money in it as well. So whenever you're investing, you always got to look at the risk versus the rewards. Warren Buffett always said, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. So I like buying stuff, first off, that's real assets that produce cash flow first things first. And I do like them going up in value. So I do like that aspect of, you buy Bitcoin or anything that's crypto and it can go up in value. But I would like to get some cash flow on it as well. And so it just depends your investing strategy. I think there's money to be made, but I also think that there's going to be a lot of people getting burned as well. So make sure you guys do your homework and figure out what your strategy is on investing. And if that's your, name of your game, do it. But I personally, I like real estate. I would like to buy a business that, makes me money every month. I like getting a lot of tax advantages that come with real estate investing because tax is your biggest expense in life. So any way I can, litigate that legally, I do. So I like that about real estate. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on crypto. Let's see what Adam hit the super chat. Let's see what Adam's got to say. Hey, Myles, what does your average training camp cost? Ooh, great question. Great question. And if you guys didn't see my video I just posted about talking about how fighter pay went from bad to good, make sure you guys check it out. I kind of give an example of how to make $1 million from fighting in the UFC. UFC gets a lot of bad attention for the fighter pay. And depending on what perspective you look at it, you're right. But in this video, I kind of talked about the perspective that you can make a lot of money in the fight game. So check that out if you haven't already. So what does my average training camp cost? Adam says. So my average training cost, well, let's see. I got 10% to gym. I got 7.5% to management. We'll say, 2.5% towards little miscellaneous fees like going and getting medicals, blood work. So that's 20% right there. Taxes, we'll say another 10 or 15. That's 35%. So anywhere from 30 to 40%, Adam. So if I make, 10, I'm just gonna give you an example. If I make 10 grand, 30 to 40%, I'm paying $3,000 to $4,000 out of that towards training expenses. So, yeah, man, that's my cost. You got to pay to play in this business. And as you get up more and more, usually the expenses go up, especially if you're investing a lot of money into yourself. Like there's been certain camps where I've paid over 50% towards, you'd call them expenses, but it was bringing in training partners. It was paying for cryotherapy or hyperbaric chambers. It was paying for meal services, for massages. So depending on how hard you want to go, Adam, you can end up spending a lot of your money. And it's, a lot of these guys that are coming up that are making $8,000 to show or $10,000 to show, and to win, they get another $10,000 is, man, by the time you pay taxes, gym fees, medicals, flights, I mean, you're maybe taking home a couple of grand. So again, it's a long-term play in the fight game. Not many people get rich right off tops, unless you're Brock Lesnar coming in and you got a big name in the WWE and you're getting $1 million contract, getting signed and all that. But for the most part, we're not. We're coming from the dirty bottom and we're working our way up. So another thing about investing before we get into the MMA is saving and investing. Do you save or should you invest? So my thing is this: investing starts with saving. Like you're never going to get into investing if you can't save money to begin with. If you're blowing all the money that you make, you're never going to have any money to invest regardless. So I think the very early stages is discipline and savings. That is super, super important. But saving money, especially nowadays, is not going to get you wealthy or rich. I'll pause there for a second. Saving money is not going to get you wealthy or rich. Investing will. Because look, here's the thing. Savings, the dollar's getting devalued because they're printing so much more. And, as time goes on, your dollar's worth less and less. And the price of goods are just going up, man. Anybody out there, I'm sure your rents may be going up. Those eggs that you buy at the store are going up. Ticket costs to go travel are going up. I mean, basically everything's going up. So you do need to save, yes. That's the beginning stages, but you need to learn how to get your money working for you. So I think savings first, investing is the next step. And if you really get good at those, the next level would be learning how to use debt to make you rich, good debt to make you rich. Most people never hit that level because, they're scared of debt. They don't want debt. They're Dave Ramsey. And that's cool. Like I get that. I think that's a good thing for most people because debt can get you in trouble if you don't know what you're doing. But start with saving, get to investing. And once you've mastered those, man, start using debt, start using debt. So that's my rant for a little investing today for all the investor family. You don't need a boss that you got to go deal with every day that treats you like crap. You don't need a fight contract that you need to be, scared to hold on to because, if you lose, if they fire you, then you're done. Like, nah, none of that even matters when you get your money right, when you start investing, you get your cash flow going. None of that even matters. You're going to take care of yourself and your family. You control your own destiny. So that's what I would like for anybody out there watching. That's the ultimate goal. Get you guys in control of your financial destiny. So let's switch gears here now. Felder announces retirement. When it's time, it's time. So Paul Felder, huh? He just is retiring. Well, I think that's a good thing. I mean, Paul's had a good career, top 10. He's had some big fights, some good fights. And, Paul's got another career now. He's an announcer. So I'm sure it's tough juggling that with family and everything. And, hey, man, comes a time when, you have something good financially in your life and you don't have to get punched in the face anymore for a living. So Paul feels like, it's time for him to hang up those gloves and move on to the next stage of his career. So I think that's really good. I think Paul's a solid announcer, and he, he's not that young anymore either. I believe he's in his mid 30s. So congrats to Paul Felder. And I've seen that Alan Jowdane, I believe that's how you say his last name, probably butchering that because I butcher most names. But I seen Alan Jowdane is announced his retirement as well. So Awesome. You know, those guys had good careers. They made it to the highest levels. They fought some of the best in the world. They had some, a lot of ups, some downs, but man, they did it. You know, they did it. So congrats to them on great careers, and whatever is next for them, good luck, guys. Good luck. Make sure, guys, if anybody has any specific questions, hit the super chat. I'm going to go down a little bit more, and we'll see what else is going down in the fight game. Clay Guida versus Mark Madsen's coming up. Okay. I'm a fan of Clay Guida. You know, he's an OG. Edmund Shahazin, his loss last night to the Joker. Yeah, that dude, I think he just kind of gave up in that third round. He just let old boy beat him in the third round. You guys see that Joker fight last night? Joker, man, beat his ass in that third round. Elbows, cut him up. Oh, man, nasty. Kevin Lee is back, making his return at welterweight. Okay. Sean Brady. I am not familiar with him, but I looked up some stuff on him earlier, and I guess he's on a 3 or 4 fight win streak, number 13 in the UFC. So tough fight for the Motown phenom to come back to. But I think somebody like Kevin Lee, man, you're going to see him at 55 a little bit and 70, because 55 is tough for him to get to. But, Kevin's got good striking, good wrestling. I think at 170 he can push a heavier pace and come in a lot better shape, which is always kind of been his kryptonite at 155, because I think the calories get him. But, man, I think that's going to be a banger. That should be a good little fight. Tough test for Kevin to come back to, that's for sure. What else we got here? What else we got? I seen that fight poster for Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier 3. That was pretty dope. They're 2 of their faces. I seen UFC posted that one. We got some fight results. Yeah, not much going on in the fight game, huh? Darren Elkins is fighting Derek Minor. Okay. Got the Ultimate Fighter 29 coming back. Nice, man. I think the Ultimate Fighter, guys, is a great show. I think that's great for the sport. I think it's great for upcoming fighters. And there's nothing like that experience on the Ultimate Fighter. If any of you guys, I grew up watching the Ultimate Fighter 1, Forrest Griffin, Diego Sanchez, Stephan Bonner. So, man, I think it's a great show. I think you really get a chance to connect with the fighters, get to know them. And from a fighting perspective, that show taught me so much about the game. It was honestly, to me, it was like a master's degree rolled up into 6 or 12 weeks. It taught you a lot about just mental toughness. You don't really need much to go out there and be successful. It gave you a taste of that, the business side behind the scenes. It gave you a taste of how the game works at the highest level. So I'm excited to see that the Ultimate Fighter come back, and UFC does a great job at that. They have the crop of fighters that they're bringing up. They get them in the Ultimate Fighter or the Dana White Contender Series, and they're constantly rotating the shelf and bringing in new fighters, a new crop of fighters. Very, very genius by the UFC. They're very smart business-wise. They, they sign people at these contracts, get them locked in at an early stage, see if they amount to anything. And, UFC controls it. And, from a business standpoint, that's what you always want to do. You want to have the controlling stake in your business. So Ultimate Fighter's back, more fighters coming up. I'm excited to see it. So, all right, a couple more minutes, guys. Let me see here. Jacare. So Jacare, man. Jacare, you guys see that arm break the other night? Snapped his arm. Man, that was nasty. Poor Jacare's had a tough last couple of fights, man. And then the UFC didn't want to renew his contract. I read, though, that it wasn't that UFC cut him. It was that he decided to fight out his contract, and UFC didn't want to re-sign him. So I don't really call that being cut. I just call that kind of like a neutral kind of, he's going his way and UFC's going their way. But, Jacare's a little bit older. So we'll see if he comes back. I'm always excited to see him. I think he's one of those OGs. And speaking of OG, you got Diego Sanchez splits from manager and coach Joshua Fabia. Man, this has been all over the news, huh? Diego getting fired. But they paid him like 200 something grand when they let him go. So, that I think that's like a good severance pay. That's a lot of money. And, Diego is at the end of his career. So whether it's his manager that messed it up for him or not, I mean, Diego, I don't think you can hang at the highest levels like that at the age that Diego Sanchez is at. So I'm excited to see what's next for him, though. I could see him fighting in bare knuckle. I could see him fighting in maybe Bellator. I could see him just doing submission grappling matches. I wouldn't be surprised if UFC brought him back for another fight or something, now that he's split with Joshua Fabia. And, yeah, the Joshua Fabia guy, I never met him. I don't know him personally. But, it seems like he definitely was all about Diego. He wanted the best for Diego. But I think he took it a little too far. And I think Joshua Fabia doesn't really understand how to be a real MMA coach. I seen the video of him hanging up and Fabia kicking and punching him. And that, to me, man, it was unnecessary. That's silly. As a fighter, you don't want to take too much damage on your brain and your body, and getting blindfolded, hung up, bare-fisted, punched in your head. And that was just silly. I don't think Joshua Fabia really understand the magnitude of doing something like that. And you have somebody like Diego that is very open-minded. So he sometimes you attract people like that, and sometimes people end up not being the best fit for you. And I think that's kind of what happened with Joshua Fabia. I think he's just a little, he's not here with what's reality enough, and there's a lot of ways to train fighters. It's been studied. There's been a lot of great coaches that have come through the years, from my coach Eric Del Firo to the Greg Jacksons, the Faraz Sahabis. So it's not rocket science, guys. We're not trying to rebuild the wheel here. It's been done before, how to coach athletes the right way in the fight game. And I think Fabia just missed the boat on that one. He's a little bit out there, and it's probably a good thing that, if Diego made the choice to get away from that guy, it's probably a good thing. So God bless Diego Sanchez. We'll see what's next for him. But definitely a big fan of Diego. Having the opportunity to compete with him in the UFC, man, that was awesome. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take another sip of this. Cheers, baby. Bam. There you go. Hey, guys, have a great Sunday. Make sure to check out the latest video that I just posted. If anybody wants a one-on-one coaching call, hit the link in the description. We can go over real estate. We can go over in real estate investing, get you a plan going. We can go over any type of training, any mixed martial arts, your career, fitness. Let me know. I'm here to help you guys. And as always, stay tuned. June 25th, my next fight on Showtime. Love you guys to tune in or maybe check it out. You can go live. So have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Get some rest. And I'll see you guys next time.